Hey, I don't even know why I came on here. Should probably. I've been meaning to schedule another live. Or whatever. Let's see if anybody's even around. Yeah, I saw that. Jason, you've said that before. I mean, I don't have any idea. It seems like it'll probably be an LA dub, but who knows? I'm probably not going to stay on this. I was just seeing how many people come up. So I'm pretty bored right now. No. Unless it suddenly gets hype or something. um, I'm just waiting for the next Genshin Impact cast members to be announced, with the 3 new playable characters next. So whoever those people end up being, hopefully it's not anybody I've already interviewed. And hopefully if I haven't, they'll do interviews, like whoever Sinnoh, Candace, and Nilo end up being. Because they all get released in 2 weeks. What? This month? I don't know. I don't have anything else currently planned, so. The next thing that's planned is like the first week of October. So, we'll see. Yeah, people, or maybe it's just you who's been saying that before. I don't know what that is. I look super emo right now. I do want to enable monetization on my channel. Maybe do ads for like my more popular videos. Just see what that is like. That's good, Sebastian. It's not up to, it's I'm sure the I'm sure the whole new Bleach cast has already been casted. So I've already been. I mean, Jason, maybe you missed this, but I didn't. I set up an AMA with Ray Chase. Like him and I were in direct contact a lot, and I've interviewed his wife, but he just wasn't. Even after I did that, he still didn't want to do a normal interview. He just wanted to do an AMA, so that's fine. Yep, I saw that. Oh, thanks, Heis. I don't know what context you mean that in, but I'm assuming it's a good one. Yeah, it'll be cool to see who it is. I don't really think it'll be a Texas dub, but maybe it will. I don't know. I mean, if it is a Texas dub, I'm sure it'll probably be like A-list cast. But yeah, I think it would suit it better if it was a Los Angeles dub. Because that's like who I'm imagining a lot of the characters as. So, oh, I'm excited for Blue Lock too. Yeah, that's like the that's like one of the only sports anime I follow or manga. Like I read the chapters every week. I've tried contacting Sean Schemmel and I've just or like his publicist and I've never gotten a reply. So House Paradise, yeah, I'm really excited for that too because that's like one of my favorite manga series. And it looks like the anime adaptation will be really good from the trailer. Jason, you keep saying the same things in my chat over and over again. I've been reading. Yeah, I think people are like going over the manga now and like discovering it a lot more now. I was already reading it before it got an anime adaptation announcement. So yeah, I would love to interview Johnny Young Bosch. Just haven't had success in trying to get a hold of him. So Philip Ragnev has never answered me. Remember, guys, I've already reached out to like literally everybody. So there's not really any like anime dub voice actor that's bigger on a bigger scale that I haven't already reached out to. So I've already talked to Patrick Seitz twice. He's just too busy right now. I haven't seen all of it. I've seen some of it. Hopefully, I'm gonna get approved to do in-person interviews at the next con here in 2 months, because there'll be a lot of big name people there, big name Texas people. Yeah, Sebastian. Just to be clear, if a voice actor likes your Facebook post, that doesn't mean that they want to do an interview with you automatically. Like, just be aware of that. Because Kate Higgins has never answered me, and I've been Facebook friends with her for like almost 10 years. I don't really know anything about the specifics of the Bleach streaming thing. Oh yeah, I read all of that too. It's a good manga. Like, I've never been crazy into it, but it's good. I'll have to actually schedule another live because I haven't done one in like a scheduled one in a month. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't see anything about that video. I don't know what you mean exactly, Sebastian, like with the first part, but thanks. I just, yeah, like with some of the people that aren't on social media, I usually have just had like somebody else I've already interviewed who's friends with that person to ask them for me. I've had agents help me. Um, I've contacted like the schools that some of them teach voice acting at. Yeah, that's that's that answer, Daniel. Hi, Jordan. That's fine. Yeah, I'm doing fine. This wasn't planned. I just came on here because I was bored. Oh, thanks, Zeta. There's more people in here now. I don't know who else in here though. Yeah, no problem. I'm sure I'll find out soon if I got approved to host or to be like a in-person interviewer at this next con in 2 months. Oh, thanks TXZ. A lot of people keep asking me that. I just have to get I have to get a better microphone before I would do anything like that, like with voiceover stuff for me. Oh, nice, Sebastian. Yeah, yeah, I'm excited for Halloween. I've been in contact with Michael, and like we were supposed to do an interview, but then he just stopped answering me. So I've reached out since then. He just hasn't answered me. So yeah, because at this con in 2 months called Twin Cities Con, Curibus, I would like to interview her. I mean, I'm a fan of her, but she's not on any social media at all anymore. But maybe I could ask somebody who knows her because she's still actively in stuff. I don't really have personal interest in interviewing Neil Kaplan. He hasn't like none of his big roles or anything that I'm like a fan of. So, yeah, I've thought about some stuff. I'd probably do like certain Fire Emblem characters. Um, I would honestly do Bridget from Guilty Gear, just with black hair. Something that's like a male character but feminine, because that's like what my body type kind of is. Like I wore that maid outfit to the last con here. Well, both of them, neither of them do anime. So, how was your day? Well, it's 9 o'clock almost at night here shooting Dio, but it was fine. Hopefully yours is fine. Yeah, that's what I heard too. It was like crazy fan bullshit that made her leave. So far, you must be in a time zone where it's during the day still. In queue, the only one I have that's like planned is like the first week of October. It's another big cast member from the original Evangelion dub. Um, it's like one of the last people I have to interview from the original Ava dub, and that'll be essentially everybody who's like a main character. That's it though so far. I'm waiting for more new Fire Emblem Heroes characters to be out, and I'm waiting for the next round of playable Genshin Impact characters to be revealed, who their VAs are. Yeah, but Josh and Darren don't have like neither of them have like a bunch of major anime roles yet. So, oh, thanks, Steven. Yeah, that'd be fun. I love his character. I guess to do that. I've been in contact with Greg Chun 3 times. He's super sweet. He just keeps saying that he's not doing interviews that aren't like that he's not being made to do. So, but yeah, he's like one of the last few people, like last small handful of people who's like a prominent Fire Emblem person that I haven't interviewed yet. So I'm sure I will eventually. I still haven't reached out to Paul St. Peter. Um, you mentioned David Radner before, and like he left the industry, and he's not on social media at all. So Emily, I haven't reached out to. Carly, I'm friends with on Facebook, but I don't think she even looked at my message about that. I've been friends with her for like a really long time. Let's see, yes, that's right, shooting Dio. I still do. I still occasionally do like on camera people and music industry people too, though. Like I still have interest in that. He's not really in enough anime yet for me because I don't like JoJo. So, oh, thanks, BioPhoenix. Gianni, I don't know what that. I don't know who that is. Yeah, Mark never replied to me. Yeah, I know who Susan is, but she's not really. Isn't she really only known for playing Haku? Oh, yeah, I didn't know who he was. Yeah, I did see the Penny Blood thing. I'm really excited. I didn't expect that at all. I've been waiting like years for that. Years for new Shadow Hearts content. Chris Hackney has told me no 3 times, so. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was cool. She was fun. Yeah, that's good. I was really surprised that it like surpassed its funding within like a day of the Kickstarter launching. Guess into the game. Yeah, it'll probably. I mean, because most all anime video games are still Los Angeles dubs. Macy has never answered me. Hi, D. Cooper. I've been good. And, oh, nice, Sebastian. That's a pleasant surprise. No luck with Sam yet. Kelly keeps saying no. Um, Steven, I'm waiting to see if I get approved to do interviews at that con. I'm probably not going to know for a little while yet, but I don't know why I wouldn't be approved for it. Because it's for Fire Emblem stuff too. So, and like Cliff, Alexis, David Matranga, and Nicholas Roy, like they're all in Fire Emblem and they're all going to be there. So I've already interviewed Matt Hill, Daniel. Oh, it was good. It was fine. It wasn't as good as um the one here in May. Like it wasn't quite as big. It was the same people who run it and it's at the same hotel, but it was still fun. It was busy enough. I feel like I know who Nicole is, but you'd have to remind me. Brenna didn't answer me, and I know that she's really only known for playing Rin anyway, so. Oh. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, I know who she is now. Hi, John. Stephanie Young. Yeah, I mean, I would interview her. I'm not like a huge fan of her. Christina V. I mean, yeah. Oh, nice, John. Etiquette with voice actors. I think everybody knows by now it's like common sense, like what not to do. I think everybody who mostly is active on my content knows like not to be a crazy fuckhead. So, I know. I'm just talking about like my fan base. I know it's still not common sense in general with anime fans on social media, but yeah, I had tried reaching out to Anastasia, but it was like an email address related to something else that she uses. Um, but Christy Kang is on social media. Yeah. I mean, she's best friends with Ryan Reynolds. So I guess if I really wanted to, I could just ask Ryan to help me. Yeah, thanks. I know. I just need Chris now. Eventually, I'm sure. Hopefully. Thank you, John. She's complimented my stuff before. I've talked to her twice. She doesn't like doing interviews. That's why she's never really done one. So, I don't know her husband. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs, and it's easy for me to sing. So, oh yeah, I don't know anything about Christy, like her personal life. So, Shinpai, what does that mean? I don't have interest in Chris J. Alex Sebastian. I don't know what Shinpai means. I don't think it's possible for me to interview Matthew Mercer, but maybe I could try really hard. Carrie's never looked at anything I've sent her. Okay, thanks, Daniel, and no problem. Thanks for asking. I have noticed that Matt will still do. He's like the only person who's part of Critical Role who will still do like independent interviews. Um, so it's possible, I think. Especially if it's for Fire Emblem, since he's Chrom and Subaru and Ryoma and like probably other characters that I'm not remembering. Yeah, I'm hoping to interview Nicholas Roy about Fire Emblem when he's here for the next con here in two months. Because most of the voice actors who are going to be at this con have also been in Fire Emblem Heroes. Debbie's never answered me, weirdly, but I mean she hasn't done a ton of anime anyway, so. Yeah, Robbie's never emailed me back, and he doesn't really do interviews. It looks like. Like if you look him up, he doesn't really do. There's not really any videos around of him doing like independent interviews. So. Oh, thanks, John. Yeah, my interview with Jonah was fun. Both of us kind of have similar voice prints, and he's like basically my age. He's like 2 or 3 years older than me. Hi, Kale. I don't know who Stephanie is. That's good, Sebastian. Oh, yeah, I don't follow Resident Evil stuff super close. I don't know who Barrett is. Oh, with Robbie. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, John. I was really happy to be able to interview them both too, because Michael hadn't really done one in a long time, and Brandon had never done like an in-depth interview solely about his work. So Felicia Angel, yeah, she's never answered me. And Jeannie, yeah, Jeannie doesn't do. She's never answered me either. I've tried reaching out to Ian once, but I didn't hear anything, and I'm not really like a huge fan of him anyway. So I know who Richard Newman is, just don't have that much interest. I mean, I would like to interview Roger, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of him, but he's like of his roles for stuff that I know, but like he's a really fun, sweet guy. Yeah, Kellen Goff has Asperger's. It was super fun talking to him. He's like one of the sweetest people. Yeah, I just reached out back when I interviewed Kiara. I just reached out to her on Instagram. Oh yeah, bio. I said this already, but I've talked to Greg 3 times. He's super super sweet. He keeps saying that he only does interviews right now, really, unless it's like something like it's not independent. It's like not with an independent outlet, pretty much. Like if he has to do it like through like a company or whatever of something that he's working on. I'm sure it'll happen eventually though, because like he knows my content and like he knows that I actively interview people for the Fire Emblem subreddit. So, and I've interviewed his sister, Erica, since he plays Ephraim. If you guys know Fire Emblem, they're related. Jillian's never answered me, and Trevor has never answered me either. Tomorrow is Friday. I haven't had luck with Lisa Ortiz yet. She's liked other interviews I've done, like when people have shared them, but she's never answered me. I didn't really cut my hair. I cleaned it up like 2 weeks ago, but it's like I never changed the style, obviously. Haven't tried Bill Butts. Kathy has always said no. I don't know why, but I'm sure I'll get her eventually. What cut or I don't know. I mean, I guess I've always liked it. I just like how diverse Heroes is, and I like the art style, and I like how Fire Emblem Heroes is like giving a chance for people who are brand new to the scene to do voice acting and they don't even live in LA or a lot of reasons. Yeah, I don't really know like Whitney for much. You mean Dean from Black Lagoon? Yeah, Sebastian, just neither of them have answered me. Bob Buckholz hasn't. Yeah. Jeff Nimoy forwarded an email to him, but Bob Buckholz has never done an interview, obviously, so and he doesn't like doing them, I guess, so he didn't answer me. And Jerry Jewell has never answered me either. So I've talked directly to Julie twice, and she also said no. Um, that was like 6 months ago, so I guess I could try her for a third time. Oh, I don't think I know about that, John. Jameson answered me once, like a year ago, and said he was too busy at the time, and he hasn't answered me since then. He plays a bunch of characters in Fire Emblem too, so hi, Char. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Whitney Houston songs. David never answered me back, but I'm not really like a huge fan of him for much anyway. It'll be cool to see how he plays Zaraki in the new Bleach stuff. Todd's way too busy with everything. I've talked to Patrick twice. The last time was only like 2 months ago, and he just said that he was like he's too busy. I'm not a fan of Skylar for anything. I mean, yeah, I mean, it just depends, and whenever I end up getting um other like bigger names that I haven't gotten yet, I know that I'll get some of them eventually. I mean, yeah, I'm sure Michelson or Nicholas will just play Ikaku again. Yeah, Lonnie, yeah, we've talked. She has a bunch of shit going on too. I've contacted like Eden's manager and publicist and agent, and I've never gotten success. What's the time span that you can? I don't know. I usually wait like anytime that's happened. I usually wait like 2 or 3 months before asking again. I'm trying to think how many people I've gotten that said no, like just straight no the first time. Um, God, how many did I? How many? I don't know. I don't know if I've gotten anybody who said like a hard no the first time I reached out. I think everybody I've done, they've always agreed in one way or another. They just told me to like reach back out at a later date. Uh, I've I don't even know if the email address I've contacted for Sam is accurate, but I didn't hear anything. But Sebastian, you already know all these people that you're suggesting don't do interviews, so still it's the same other kind of people that I still interview here and there. Like you know, music industry people and on-camera actors from the 80s and 90s. I still have interest in people like that too. Yuri and Tara, well, they've always been pretty famous. um, ProZD never replied to me. No, I didn't mean it to be 2 hours long, obviously, but she never said anything about like having to go or anything like that. So she probably wanted to, but I don't know. I mean, we've interacted since then, so I think she enjoyed it enough. She's just somebody that I would like to interview now. That's really random, Char. Kimberly Brooks doesn't do anime though. I mean, she's legendary, like in the field. Jason, I don't know why you keep bringing up Dave Trosco, because yeah, he's an asshole and he's racist. I don't know who those guys are. Yeah, like I like the interview. It's hard for me to like watch that now because I didn't obviously like I you can't compare my interview with Wendy Lee to like what I'm doing now. It's yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, they have fun live action stuff. I know, yeah, it's fun. That was like one of the first questions I asked him about when I interviewed him was like the was that show that he did. Yeah, right. Erica just said no, like literally yesterday. Yeah, Austin Tyndall was a really fun interview. Uh, Lee's a fun and cool guy. He just hasn't done enough anime for me to want to interview him myself. Yeah, I'm sure that Erica denied it for a number of reasons. That's because I wouldn't say most. I mean, Amanda only left because she never really liked LA, and like Atlanta's a really big Atlanta's like a huge hub for film and TV. Yeah, Erica Harlacher is the same way too. She doesn't do independent interviews at all. She only does them at cons now. Hi, Max. No, you're fine. I'm not going to be on here like a whole lot longer, but it's nice that you stopped by. My phone's dying kind of fast. People give like every big anime VA shit for no reason. That's like never going to change. That's what Twitter is, I guess. No, I haven't. She said no for right now, too. Not very long ago. I've never interacted with Caitlin Glass, but I mean, I've only heard like good things about her, so Yeah, it feels cool. Like it's. I think it'll probably like always be a surreal thing to me. Honestly, sure, man, as well content of the. Yeah, right. I mean, nobody that I've interviewed like behaved badly. So yeah, I've read and seen all of Tokyo Ghoul like a long time ago, back when all this stuff came out. Yeah, I liked interviewing Amber. I honestly didn't expect her to email me back. Ads and Billboard. Oh yeah, yeah, because she likes Shadow Hearts as much as I do. So yeah, hopefully she will be able to be part of it because I'm sure once the game gets made, it'll have an LA dub because Japanese video games always get LA dubs. So yeah, that'd be cool. I just remembered that. I haven't tried Damon. He actually liked my he was one of the when Erica Schroeder shared our interview on her Instagram, she made like an actual post. He was one of the people who liked it. I saw Damon did. Um, Alejandro just said not right now, like a month ago. She said he was too busy. I'm not really a big fan of ABBA. I like some of the female members' solo careers more. But yeah, yeah. Dave's not on. Dave has like no contact info, even though he's still in anime here and there. Like he's not. He has like, and he doesn't even do cons anymore. Yeah, I can try reaching out to Damon. I can like DM him because he's in Fire Emblem too. Now Crispin's never answered me. Kaylee's never answered me either. Yeah, most voice actors that I reach out to, it's just like direct email contact. Um, that's most of it. Or it's like emailing an agent. Um, yeah, I love Venus Terzo. I'm friends with her on Facebook. She's just never answered me. Caitlin Barr's never answered me. And Richard, I would love to do Richard, but yeah, like I've emailed his agency and his voice acting agency twice, but nothing came of it. Max, it all depends on if a dub is union or if it's not union. But video games always play more or pay more, even if it's not a union video game. Yeah, I messaged Mike once and he didn't he didn't respond. Taliesin Jaffe, no, I haven't yet. I was actually gonna ask him next, even though I'm sure he'll say no, but because he's very underrated. Yeah, Sebastian, we've already talked about Keith. Voice actors for anime and games, like in like anime games, don't get. I don't think any of them get residuals. It's not like how things work with original animation, unfortunately. Yeah, Kirk. Yeah. Well, that was obviously like even though Kingdom Hearts is an anime game, like that was a Disney paycheck. So yeah, that stuff doesn't happen for like anime. Anime is just like hourly wage. Yeah, I know that just came out. The second part of Bastard came out today too. I've been watching that. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk Edge Runners just came out too. Oh yeah, Jordan, you mentioned that. The dub cast for what? Yeah, that's not for anime Max. I would love to interview Zeno, mainly for Vanitas, since he's Vanitas. I'm sure I could probably just ask someone because he's friends with a lot of people I've interviewed. Hi, Tap. I'm good. How are you? No, I don't have anybody planned. Like, I don't have anybody else planned the rest of this month yet. The only person I have planned is in the first week of October. Yeah, yeah. Cyberpunk Edge Runners does look cool. Like I like the aesthetic and the lighting and everything. I know Emmy Le plays the female lead. She's done so much. Like even just with like ever since I interviewed her, it's crazy. Yeah, Jeremy, I've said this before in like other lives and whatever, but Jeremy has been I've been in contact with her like through somebody else, like through a middle person. I know it'll happen eventually. I just don't know when. Who's that? Neither of them have answered me. Oh. I probably knew who she was, but just not off the top of my head. A dream voice actor that I still have. I've already done like pretty much everybody that's on my wish list, but Mary Elizabeth McGlynn and Brienne Sedal are like my last remaining ones. And Melissa Fawn, but I know that's not gonna. I don't know if any of them will happen at this point, but yeah, neither Cassandra or Elizabeth do interviews, just because they've never answered me, and like if you look it up, they don't have anything like that online. So, but Elizabeth's in Genshin, so maybe eventually, even though her character is kind of old at this point. I don't know who that is. If you mean high school DxD, I don't watch ecchi shows. Patria Burchard. Yeah, David K has never answered me. And I would think maybe that Maxie Whitehead is done because she hasn't been in anything for like going on 3 years. Yeah, I think everybody knows what Prince of Tennis is, even if they don't watch it. Yeah, John, because they're all related. Yep. Yeah, Christian Lamont is like one of the sweetest people ever. Sweetest people in this industry. He's just like Selif and Ignatz. Like he's just as wholesome as them. From G Gundam, no. I was never really into any of the Gundams besides Wing and I guess Iron Blooded Orphans. I don't like mecha stuff. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be going in 10 minutes. I'm glad that I know that I can just jump on here and go live if I don't have it planned. Because every other time that I've done that until now, it like ended up being totally dead and nobody was around. But thanks, Tap. You too. Next time I do this, I'll like plan one, like I normally do whenever I go live. Like I won't just jump on. I'm planning on getting another tattoo in like just under a month on my other arm. Well, I mean, I don't think there's ever really going to stop being voice actors, but I mean, I'm not gonna only I don't only do voice actors, so about the just looking at. I think we've already talked about people who I wouldn't interview, and you guys can like figure that out yourself. Vic Mignogna, Chuck Huber, people like that. Um, yeah, I haven't had success with any of the Dobsons. I have the most interest in Paul, but we were supposed to back when I was still like an early interviewer, but then he just stopped answering me for no reason. It was around the same time that I interviewed Mark Hildreth. But yeah, I've been lucky enough that I've already gotten like most of like the big anime VAs that were on my bucket list. Bridget Hoffman, Wendy Lee, Casey Mangelo, Richard Cancino, Andrew Francis. Yeah, I would have interest in Andrew Francis, but I've not really found like a good outlet to contact him on where he would see it. Most of those. Thanks. I'm into Xenosaga. Xenosaga 3 is like one of my favorite video games of all time. So it's like a shared universe at least. 44. Oh, I think it is changing though, Max. Like it's going in that direction. Definitely. But yeah, everybody wants that. Oh, hi Chris. Yeah, I did see that. People were like making memes about it. Yeah, and the cast didn't really get paid very well. The dub cast. They got paid like shit for that movie. Yeah, honestly, the role that I like Mike Pollock the most for is in Magic Users Club. I've been in direct contact with Brad Swale. I was supposed to interview him already. He just kept like canceling and not answering, and he was going through some stuff. I haven't heard from him in like 7 months. Alessandro has never responded. Uh, I mean, yeah, we were just talking about it. Like, dubs should be union, period. Like, all of them. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna get going now because my phone's like Lila Berzins. Yeah, she was really funny. I knew she would be. Crossed up the. I think it's a cool idea. Like I'm glad that they brought the original Inuyasha cast back, like everybody was. It would have been really weird if they replaced everybody, and nobody would have liked that. um, but yeah, anybody who's still here, thanks for, or new people that popped in later, thanks for hanging out. And next time I do this, I'll actually schedule it so it's planned because I haven't gone live for a while before this. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a good rest of your night. And thank you for the support. And love all the comments you guys leave and likes. And see you guys again soon.